Let's start out with a quiz today. Which sentence below means the same thing as, I slept in my English classes when I was young. Now I want to be able to speak English? Is it A, I wish I did not sleep in my English classes? B, I hope I did not sleep in my English classes? C, I wish I had not slept in my English classes? Or D, I hope I had not slept in my English classes? Keep watching and we will give you the result. We'll give you the answer later. Okay, so welcome once again to Acquire English Live. My name is Adam. I'm here as always with Tuan. And in today's conversation, Tuan, our characters are, or one of our characters, I guess, is talking about a regret, right? So can you think of any regrets that you have? Or maybe you could explain what a regret is first. What's a regret?
So a regret is something that you did or didn't do, but now you want to.
Right. So something that you did that it's hard to say without using too many words here. So something you did that you wish you hadn't done, or something you didn't do that you wish you had done, right? So can you think of any regrets that you have?
I was thinking earlier, we were talking about it earlier, but yeah, I wish I hadn't studied physics, so maybe I chose the wrong thing. I wish I chose to do film instead.
That's a good one. So you did study physics in university?
Just before university, we have a different system, but right. Yeah, we have to choose only 3 subjects, but one of them, yeah, I wasted.
I see. So you wish you hadn't studied physics. I see. Yeah, I hated university when I was here. I hated going to university. So I wish I had taken a year off after high school. So I went straight, of course, the normal route from high school directly to university. I don't think I was ready for university. So I should have traveled or done something for 1 year and then gone to university. I think that's something probably would have been good for me. Anything else? Any other regrets you have?
Yeah, I wish I traveled more when I was younger as well. Just so long. Never been to South America or more of Asia. But maybe not too late. Well, maybe it's a little difficult now, but
right. Right now with COVID, it's tough to go anywhere. But yeah, I wish I had traveled more. I think that a lot. I regret that I didn't go many places before having kids. So I wish I had traveled more before I had kids. I went a few places, but not enough. There's a few more. So, but too late now. Now, if I go somewhere, they have to go with me. So it's expensive to travel.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, well, I don't know. According to my wife. So anyway, let's get into today's conversation. We have our 2 characters and it's a rainy day. So let's have a look. What? Is it raining?
Yeah, it's supposed to rain all day.
I need to walk to the post office. I wish I'd brought an umbrella today.
I guess you'll have to stop by the convenience store on the way.
I wish I'd gone yesterday. Okay, and now let's go ahead and break down that conversation there. So the first line here says, what? Is it raining? So this just means I'm surprised that it's raining. I look outside and suddenly it's raining, so I'm surprised. That's why I say what with that question mark. And then is it raining? I'm asking Tuan. So obviously I know it's raining. I can look outside and see rain out there, but this is maybe a common expression we would say when we're surprised that it's raining. We didn't think it was going to rain today. Okay. And the next line, Tuan says,
yeah, it's supposed to rain all day.
So yeah, it's supposed to rain all day. So this just means, yes, the weather forecast said it will rain all day. So you can see in the picture here, it has Tokyo, Tuesday, 100% rain, right? So it's supposed to rain all day. We do have a good lesson on how to use supposed to, but we use supposed to in a situation where something is expected. We expect it to rain. We think it will rain. And in this situation, we expect it to rain because the weather forecast tells us. So we believe the weather forecast, and therefore we can use it's supposed to rain all day. Does that make sense? Anything to add to that, Tuan?
Yeah, just the word forecast as well. Yeah, something that predicts, or you can tell the future of something. Mm-hmm. So we usually see the weather forecast in the morning. But some companies, they also do things like a sales forecast. They predict like how much sales are going to be in the year. But yeah, something to predict something in the future. Right. Not always 100% accurate, but yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, kind of like a guess for the future, right? Okay, let's take a look at the next line. I say, I need to walk to the post office. So I have to go to the post office on foot. So walk to the post office, go to the post office on foot. That's easy enough. And then excuse me, I wish I'd brought an umbrella today. So I didn't bring an umbrella and it's raining. So I regret not bringing an umbrella today. So this is our key point, our key grammar point for today. We'll get into the details here shortly, but this, I wish I'd brought an umbrella today means I didn't bring an umbrella and I regret not doing that. I regret not bringing an umbrella. So let's look at the next line.
I guess you'll have to stop by the convenience store on the way.
Right. So I guess you'll have to stop by the convenience store on the way. So as you can see in the picture, go to the convenience store, buy an umbrella, use the umbrella to go to the post office. So just means I think you will need to go to the convenience store before you go to the post office. This on the way means in the middle of your trip, right? So you leave the office and then on the way, the final destination is the post office. So on the way, go to a convenience store. It means in the middle of your trip to do something or go somewhere. Okay, and the last line, I wish I'd gone yesterday. So yesterday was a nice day. So I should have gone yesterday when the weather was nice. So I wish I'd gone yesterday means I didn't go, but it would have been a good thing to do yesterday because it was a nice day. And again, we have this I wish, which is our grammar point for today. So let's get into that. So here we have, the first line we had was, I wish I'd brought an umbrella today. So we say, I wish I had done something. Of course, done means the past participle, right? So eaten, gone, watched. I wish I had done something. Is a regret. We regret doing something or not doing something in the past. So something we did or didn't do that we now regret. So we had this example. We could say, I didn't bring an umbrella today, but I want one now. So I didn't bring an umbrella today is the past tense, right? To use wish, we have to move this back one more tense. So we have to go to the past perfect tense. So we would say, I wish I had brought an umbrella today. So bring, brought, brought. So we change this past tense into past perfect tense. I wish I had brought an umbrella today. Anything to add there, Tuan?
Yeah, just a note, this is quite a high level. So yeah, it's not so easy to do. So don't worry about it too much. But yeah, just be aware of using the past participle.
Right, right. So yeah, and we have this pattern, I wish I had done something, I wish I hadn't done something. We use quite often. So the other example in the conversation, we had, I wish I'd gone yesterday. So I didn't go yesterday and now I regret it. So yesterday was a much better day to go to the post office. It wasn't raining. It was a nice day. So I didn't go yesterday and now I regret it. So I didn't go is our past tense. And then to use it with wish, we would say, I wish I had gone yesterday. So had gone, of course, past perfect tense. I wish I had gone yesterday to express this regret. Maybe okay. Do you think we're ready for a quiz, Tuan?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Hope
So
so.
before we get into the quiz, just remember this pattern here. I wish I had done something, or I wish I hadn't done something. Okay. Let's take a look. So the first one, I didn't study hard in school. Now I can't find a job. So I didn't study hard in school. Now I can't find a job. How would we use I wish in this situation? I'll give you a few seconds here. Of course, we're going to start out with I wish. Okay, what do you think, Tuan?
So like the previous examples, we need to use the had and the past participle. So we would use, I wish I had studied. And we can change the hard to harder in school.
Right. I wish I had studied harder in school. Is that okay? So I didn't study hard. I wish I had studied harder in school. Okay. Let's take a look at the next one. Notice the next one will have this example is a positive sentences. The other ones we always had I didn't. So I didn't study hard, or I didn't go yesterday. I didn't bring. But now this one here is I ate so much. Now I'm sleepy. So once again, we'll start out with I wish and I. Okay. What do you think, Tuan?
Same pattern again. So I wish I had, and so eat, ate, eaten. So I wish I had eaten. So I wish I hadn't eaten.
Right. I wish I hadn't, and then eat, ate, eaten.
So much. We can use the same.
Right. So again, we had I didn't do something. I wish I had done it. Here, I did something. I ate. So we need to have this negative sentence here. I wish I hadn't eaten so much. This is a common problem for me, especially if I go out to eat. I eat too much. Okay, let's look at the next one. So I didn't invest in Bitcoin. Now it's worth a lot. So Bitcoin, of course, is a digital currency. The price of Bitcoin is going up recently. So it'd been nice to buy some Bitcoin or invest in some Bitcoin. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago would have been perfect. Now it's getting more expensive. So it's worth a lot. Okay. So how would we say this? I didn't invest in Bitcoin. Now it's worth a lot. How do we express our regret? Okay. What do you think, Tuan?
So that was negative. So we change this one to positive. So we say, I wish I had. And invest, it will change to invested. I wish I had invested in Bitcoin.
Right. I wish I had invested in Bitcoin. Of course, invest, just a normal ed verb. So invest, invested. The past participle is invested. Okay. And the next one, I didn't eat breakfast and now I'm really hungry. I didn't eat breakfast and now I'm really hungry. Okay, what do you think, Tuan?
So same again. We can say, I wish I had eaten breakfast.
Right, right. Eat, ate, eaten. I wish I had eaten breakfast. Are you someone who always eats breakfast, Tuan?
Not really, no.
Never. Oh, I never miss breakfast. It's my favorite meal. There's this idea that it's the most important meal. I don't agree with that, but it's definitely my favorite. So you skip it quite often?
Yeah, usually.
I see. I can't do it. It's maybe healthier sometimes to skip breakfast, but I can't do it. Okay, we have a few more here. So next one. I haven't stayed in touch with my friends. I miss them. So this maybe my situation a little bit. I don't talk to many of my friends that I went to high school with or talk to them enough, and I miss them. So how would we do this one? Give you a few seconds here. Okay. What's our answer, Tuan?
We change to, I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends.
Right. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. Good. And the next one, I drank too much last night. Now I have a hangover. Tuan, could you explain what a hangover is?
It's if you drink too much and the next day you feel terrible or you feel really bad.
Right. And of course, when we say drink, we're talking about alcohol here. If someone asks a question, right, do you drink? That means, do you drink alcohol? Not do you drink liquids? Because of course you drink water or coffee or tea or something. But when we say, do you drink? It's alcohol. So I drank too much alcohol last night. Now I have a hangover. Okay. So give you a few seconds here. This one's a little tricky. We haven't done one like this yet. So if you're stuck, you're going to have to use so instead of to on this one. What's our answer, Tuan?
Changes to negative. So I wish I hadn't drank. Yeah, and like you said, not too much. So we'd use so much last night.
Right. I wish I hadn't drank so much last night. Right. And some people might want to say drunk so much, right? Drink, drank, drunk so much. Many grammar books list the past participle of drink as drunk, which is true. It is. The past participle of drink is drunk, but actually we have just naturally changed this over time. I believe is what's happened. People don't say drunk so often. We actually drink, drank, drank, right? But notice if someone drinks a lot, we say they are drunk. We use like the adjective form of the past participle there. But in this situation, we would in America for sure, and apparently in the UK as well, it sounds like we would actually use drank, drink, drank, drank in this situation. So if you want to say, I wish I hadn't drunk so much last night, there's really no problem with it. I just don't know many native speakers who would actually say that. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I didn't think too much about that. I'm not sure. Yeah, both I guess is okay.
Yeah, both are fine. But the main point we had here was this so it's strange to say, I wish I hadn't drank too much last night. Well, too much is always a negative thing, right? It's always negative. So it's kind of strange to say, I wish I hadn't drank too much. We generally change that to a so in this situation. Okay. And then our next one is kind of same type of sentence. So hopefully you can get this one. We have, I worked out too hard yesterday. Today I'm really sore. So Tuan, I never work out, so I never get sore. Could you explain what sore means?
So as if you use your maybe muscles too much and the next day it feels, you feel some pain or it doesn't feel right. Like maybe if you play golf or tennis, next day your arms are gonna feel maybe a little sore.
Right, yep, perfect. So I worked out too hard yesterday. Today I'm really sore. Okay, what do you think, Tuan?
I wish I hadn't worked out so hard yesterday.
I wish I hadn't worked out so hard yesterday, right? So again, we change that too hard to so hard. Okay. And the last one, I slept in my English classes when I was young. Now I want to be able to speak. So I slept in my English classes when I was young. Tuan, did you sleep in class when you were in school?
No, I just played cards sometimes.
Played cards. I don't know which is worse. Maybe sleeping is better than playing cards. I was not someone, I could not sleep in class. I was not someone who could do that. Okay, and what do you think on this one?
So this was in the beginning of our lesson, and yeah, like you see the other patterns, we need to use the had, not the didn't. So I wish I hadn't slept in my English classes when I was young. You can include.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't slept in my English classes, right? Sleep, slept, slept. So I wish I hadn't slept. Okay, so hopefully all this makes sense, but let's go back to the very beginning of the video. We had this question here. We'll look at it this way. So which sentence below means the same thing as, I slept in my English classes when I was young. Now I want to be able to speak. So our answer was, which one, Tuan?
It was C.
Right.
I wish I had not slept in my English classes.
Right. I wish I had not slept in my English classes. Okay. So we, when talking about wish, some people often do confuse it with hope. We have another video that goes over how to use wish and hope and the difference between the two. There's actually quite a few different ways to use wish. Today, we just talked about this. I didn't do something. I wish I had done something. There's many, many other ways you can use wish. And so please check out that, that video, the difference between hope and wish. We can put that in the comments, or maybe if you're watching this on YouTube, it will appear on the screen at the end of this video. So I believe that does it for today. I don't think I said anything that I regret. So I think we made it through this one okay today. So I think we haven't really talked about it, but we do have a little bit of a new system. So on Saturdays, we will post one of our training videos. So last Saturday, we posted this I wish I had training video. That's our 5-step video that goes through our listening, speaking, and pronunciation training. And then the following Wednesday, we're going to do the Acquire English Live, this type of video that breaks down to make sure everyone understands. So please have a look out on Saturdays. So this Saturday, we'll have a brand new training video. And then next week on Wednesday, we will break down that video in this style. Okay. Anything to add today, Tuan?
No, not really. But yeah, everyone just keep an eye out on Saturday for that video. And yeah, practice it. Get lots of practice in, and then get some more in-depth I don't know, breakdown in the next week.
Right. So the idea is that if you watch it on Saturday, practice with it, you can really get a handle on how it's used, and then the following Wednesday we'll really get a bit more deeper into it and find some different ways of using it as well, that grammar. Okay. So once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like our Facebook page, subscribe on YouTube, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.